All right, foodie lovers, it is your weekly dose of everything delicious. I'm Ruben Dominguez. That is Katie Stone. Katie, introduce our special guest today.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness. First of all, Thelma Portillo, we are up in we're up in Tomball, right? I was going to say we're up in horse country, but we're in horse country too. But you guys wait until you see these dishes. Of course, Thelma Portillo is the owner-operator of the Wheel Kitchen, Zion Cemetery Road. Zion Cemetery Road, and the park is Burroughs Park.
Yes, near Burroughs Park.
Near Burroughs Park, very close. They are celebrating their 7th anniversary in business.
Tomorrow.
Yay!
And, this place caught our eye because, Foodies and Friends, we like to go around and explore all of the
support our local restaurants
incredible
everywhere.
Local restaurants. She, owner-operator. She used to be a chef in Houston at an Italian restaurant. We'll get to that later. And then she went on her own, and we love stories like that. Wait until you guys see these dishes. I mean, blown away. Ruben and I are salivating.
Let's not wait. Let's Foodie Cam has our first.
We've got our first
look
dish,
at that.
Thelma.
Tell us about it, Thelma. Tell us.
So our menu is made with like numbers. So this is a number 4 on the menu. And if you see, it has like the greens that we harvest ourselves. Okay, it has the farm eggs, and then it has bacon, turkey, quinoa, a little bit of different kind of roasted vegetables, everything all seasonal. It's just like a powerhouse for breakfast.
That looks
they
amazing.
Have everything in there. And the sauce or the yogurt is like a yogurt sauce dressing, if you want to call it like that, with some turmeric, some like Middle Eastern flavors, and just brings all up together.
So
just
bacon and eggs, but there's a lot of healthy stuff
exactly.
in there.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a good option
balance.
Totally.
You don't feel so bad about the bacon.
No, of course not. Beautiful. And we're kind of or in order, right?
Correct.
So breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So just so you guys know, in order
take a
of
little
dishes.
bite.
Ruben is gonna start. Yeah.
I'm going to start.
I mean, it's like I don't even know where to start. I love dishes like this because you get a little bit of everything.
Well, if there's an egg, the egg gets the attention first.
Yeah.
Right?
And you're gonna see the yolk is so nice. The color of the yolk is
look at it.
Look at that.
And Thelma mentioned that most of the ingredients that and you guys are going to see a lot more dishes throughout the next half an hour. Oh boy, look at Ruben, he's going in.
There you go. He has a little everything there. Yeah.
Most of the dishes are all local, and some of them she even grows right out here, in the back of the restaurant, and it's a beautiful, beautiful grounds. How is it, Ruben?
Delicious.
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Now that's a breakfast item right there.
Yeah. No, I love this.
It's
and
nice.
So they work.
And those little fresh greens and just everything that just came out of the garden just really pop.
And I believe these are edible marigolds.
Ooh,
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So little edible flowers.
Yeah.
They're so pretty. Just in time for Thanksgiving. Oh, Halloween.
Almost Thanksgiving to the fall.
For the
Well,
fall.
they're seasonal, so you're gonna see a lot of dishes with the marigolds. Besides, they're so pretty. They have a lot of good things for you too. So
Yes,
it's nice
no, I love that.
And the flavor profile is good.
So
You got a
Thelma,
little Brussels sprouts on here too?
You have Brussels sprouts. You got cauliflower if you see it over there.
Yes, ma'am.
Carrots, butternut squash. Like I said, it has a little bit of everything just to bring it all together, and it's just a very easy.
and I love how it doesn't seem like there's any breading in there, and there's no bread.
Just
so
completely gluten free.
somebody like me, I'm mostly gluten free. I'm
go.
supposed to be. I love that. Super healthy. So Thelma, tell us a little bit about yourself. So when you first came to Houston, and we have a special story about when you first came to Houston, but tell us what your journey has been like so far.
I can. Okay. I was gonna run over there. Our floor director is not with us today, so we're doing double duty. Nice work, Katie. Nice work.
Thank you, Katie.
Yeah.
Loading up the food.
Well, I've been in the kitchen since very young age.
Yep.
Well, of course, I grew up in Guatemala, so I helped my mom with the lunch and going to the market. So that made me fall in love in the kitchen. And I said, okay, I want to be a chef. So I came. Then I've been traveling all over, Europe and United States. Basically, I work in Vermont, Pittsburgh. I work in Italy for a long time.
Oh,
wow.
Nice.
And everything cooking.
Yeah.
Everything is about cooking, and that's how I ended up being a Sorrento Italian, a Guatemalan being an Italian chef in an Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
Because
beautiful
I work a lot.
Mix
wonderful
Yeah.
journey
of flavors
Yeah.
and cultures and styles.
In California for a very long time too, with some of the best Italian chefs
Yeah.
and some Michelin stars restaurants too
Oh, wow.
in Italy.
So you came to Houston in 2011,
around
around 2011,
Mhm.
and my mom found her right away. You
Yes.
know, no surprise. My mom was very good at
Yeah.
scooping up those new chefs in town. And in fact, you even went and did TV with
Yes.
my mom.
I had the
in
pleasure
Fox,
to meet her.
Fox
Yeah.
26 Studios, which was really cool because
Yeah.
you were at that time the executive chef at Sorrento,
Sorrento
in
and
Kingwood.
Kingwood, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did a whole program and everything, and so cooking and everything.
We'll
It was
have
a lot
to see
of
if
fun.
we can find that,
It'll be
that
nice,
footage.
yes.
Yeah, we'll have to see, or maybe our producer. All right, we've got another item on our foodie cam, another breakfast item.
So this is another breakfast item. Now this is a little more fulfilling, if you want to call it like that. So if you see that has the braised pork.
okay.
So let's start from the beginning. Has the focaccia bread that we make in house. All this is made in house. For the focaccia bread, the braised pork, and the top has a little mustard.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so like a honey mustard kind of, a little tahini there too, and you see the amaranth leaves, some roasted potatoes, and the cherry tomatoes.
I mean,
So this is I'm gonna call it more like a kind of a Benedict, if you wanna, give a little comparison with the sauce and the meats and the breads, and all the
I
eggs
love
are
the
baked.
colors.
the
Look
colors,
at look at this.
and everything
If that's
about
coming
it.
out, look at these tomatoes, man.
Wow.
Do you grow these?
No, the tomatoes that come from Atkinson's farms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Atkinson's,
love
right.
Atkinson's
Yeah,
Farms.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Look at
there
that.
we
It doesn't
go.
look real.
It's going in my mouth right now.
Yeah,
That's
The
that's
eggs-
exactly right.
The eggs and the braised pork come Three Sister Farms, which is like 3 miles from here.
Oh, it's
Perfect.
warm.
Perfect.
It's warm.
They're warm, yeah, they're roasted. They're
Oh.
roasted tomatoes. Mhm.
You know, I can totally see, Thelma, your worldly experience
Oh,
in these dishes, just in the few. And wait until you guys see the ones that are about to come up. But this is one of the reasons, Ruben, that I love what we do.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we're kind of a little far outside of Houston. You know, we're about 45 minutes, but we're in
Sure.
Tomball.
Sure.
But what an incredible gem this restaurant is, right? You guys have been in business for 7 years.
For 7 years, yes.
Well, you're in also like just like in the middle of this subdivision.
Yes.
horse country.
The
Yeah.
host country is more. It looks like
There's
a house when you
there's a lot
drive
of
by.
farms.
So do you have like a lot of return customers? A
I
lot of
do.
people from the neighborhood?
yes.
bet. Yeah, that
Yes.
makes sense.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Mhm.
equestrian like training facilities out
Mhm.
here.
Correct. Yeah, we have a few farms
so
in the back.
I'm
Yeah.
sure you've got a lot of
Actually, this is what it
regulars.
was before. It was a farm, a horse farm. You're gonna call it like that, a horse
Yes, yes.
ranch. Yeah.
Mm. Oh my goodness.
Try the pork. The pork
What-
is with the mint.
What
that we
is the
made, so-
sauce that I'm having?
It's like that's the mustard.
The
right?
mustard.
It's a mustard,
It's like a honey
okay.
mustard, but it has a little tahini.
It does, yeah. I
Mhm,
can
so that
see,
gives
yeah.
a little flavor, different texture and flavor to it.
I mean, this is what this is all about, right? It's taking a dish, a traditional dish, and putting your spin that is born from your international experience from
Basically, yeah.
cooking all over the world. And I just love this. I'm so impressed. Yes, I gotta get one more bite. I'm sorry.
Yeah, do the
And I
egg
gotta
yolk.
get some, yeah, like this.
With
That's
the
the
fork.
bite.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah,
there we
yeah.
go. That's my bite.
There you go.
I'm being instructed. I like it. I like it.
Get it? You got it?
Yeah, a little bit of everything there. It's
Okay, I'm
just
gonna
really
pull
good.
it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull it. We got another contestant. Oh,
Oh, there you
I'm the foodie cam.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So
What
here
we
it's
got
showing a
here?
little more seasonal kind of fall. So we have the butternut squash soup
Mm-hmm,
with some of the pepitas, which is the toasted squash seeds, and it's made with coconut, fresh coconut in there.
Woo!
Mhm.
Beautiful. Now, Thelma, you guys participated in Houston Restaurant
Yes,
Week for the
we
very
did.
first
For the
time.
very first time.
Thank
I
you
was
so
very
much
nervous.
for doing that. We were so excited. And
No,
that's
thank
how
you.
we, that is how we found out about you
Mhm.
guys, and we were so excited to be able to come out and see your menu. And you guys had a great menu. It looks like you guys had a good response.
We did
and-
actually. I mean,
Yeah.
dinner it was like a huge response. I was so excited.
Good.
A lot of new people came and looked for
Yes.
us in the menu, and whoever tried it, they were so happy. So I think it was one of the best dinner seasons that we have, and
Oh,
we only open for 3
good.
days.
Oh my gosh.
So
yeah,
it's
that's
like,
right.
Serve, guys.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay,
great.
I'm gonna serve.
So you're only open 3 days a week.
3 days for dinner.
Yeah.
Yes. 6 days during the
Here
day,
you are, Miss
Mhm.
Katie.
Oh, thank you. Here's yours. Thank you.
and 3 days for
Yeah.
dinner.
Yeah, no, and that's and you probably remember Houston Restaurant Weeks from your Sorrento days
Of course,
too,
yes,
right?
yes.
And so this was it's really nice that you when you got out on your own, then you had a chance.
For
to
me,
do
it was just like the big guys do it, the ones that have the big restaurants, and it's like no, we can do it too.
Mhm.
We're smaller restaurants, and we can
Let's
help
move
out
this out of
too,
the way.
which is
Oh my
great.
gosh, butternut squash. Oh my goodness.
And that one's
Thelma.
completely, it has no dairy, vegan, gluten free, somebody has special diets. and full of flavor, which is nice.
I mean, completely full of flavor.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Oh, that's good.
This is, wow, what a gem. What
Thank
a
you.
gem, you know?
And you
I
let
would-
the pepitas in.
See,
Yeah.
I wish it was a little colder outside because you could really get the,
Well,
kind
they'll
of
have to
warm-
come back.
Yeah,
you
for
know?
November,
They come
and it
back.
gets a little cooler. Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's an ice storm, I'm coming here for the soup.
Oh, I'll ship it to you. I'll send it over to.
So something else that's really cool about this place is they've got a really beautiful, patio, covered patio with tables, but then they also have their own little beer garden.
Yes, we do.
Totally enclosed. And I put some social on my Instagram account, and if you guys want to take a look at that. Lights and chairs, and Thelma even makes her own beer.
We have what I call, it's called microbrewery, but I'm like a nano brewery, because it's really, really tiny.
Sure.
So we do our own beer in house, which has been a great response too for our customers, and a little something different to do.
Reuben has already taken a dish.
Well, 'cause we're because of the room, and
No, I know.
we can talk about Foodie Cam.
All right, Foodie Cam. Next item.
It looks so good.
I know, it really looks
Got the beer?
incredible.
So this is it's one of the most popular dishes that we have in house, which is a Buddha bowl. We call it the Buddha bowl. It's all complete. You have the greens that we harvest. We have some of the roasted chicken breast. The one in the middle is, so you can see it, is a turmeric yogurt sauce.
Ooh.
And it has all the different kind of roasted vegetables. This one, every time you come, depending on the season, it's going to be different.
It's gonna change,
Change
right?
up,
Because
yeah.
we do different vegetables
Mhm.
depending on the season.
I love that.
I
Mhm.
love that.
So we switch around.
I love it, love it,
and
love
this
it, love it.
was, you mentioned, but this was the meat right here is
It's a chicken breast,
chicken
the
breast.
roasted chicken breast.
Oh, gosh.
And you see it has a rice blend
Uh-huh.
of black rice, brown rice, and quinoa. So it's like a nice, protein pack and vegetables and fibers in there all together.
I'm super curious
and
about
different
this sauce.
Yeah.
The turmeric sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little turmeric and it has some different herbs in there. It's a yogurt
Wow.
based, which when you mix it all together, it's
Steel
just
potato.
okay.
Yeah.
Explosion of
The
food. Yeah,
rest
you
of
want to
the
swap?
Yeah. We'll swap.
All right.
Beautiful. So Thelma, where do you, out of all of your places that you've traveled and that you've lived and that you have, learned to cook different cuisines, where was your most memorable place?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
It's hard because
Well,
I think
you've had a lot of
I had a
wonderful
lot of
experience.
yes.
Yeah.
And I think you just you have like a little box and you keep putting this one here, this one there.
Right, right,
It's hard to choose which one is your favorite
Mhm.
because then you meet all these great people and I had the blessing of meeting great chefs that they actually hold my hands.
Sure.
Like you gotta do this, you gotta do that,
Yeah.
and so no, I don't think I can really
No.
choose,
not
pick and
one.
choose. I think I will put a blend together like I did with my dishes. Putting all different experiences. Italy was great. France was great.
Yeah.
California, I think Vermont was good, so I cannot choose.
Yeah. And you kind of bring a little
I
bit.
bring my
Yeah.
heritage, a lot of my dishes
Mhm.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, it has a lot of Latin also flair in there, and it has the European and the Middle Eastern. I was in Sicily for a long time. It has a lot of Middle
Ooh,
Eastern also.
Sicily. Wow.
Beautiful place.
If you
Yeah.
can't pick one place or one experience, that's a good thing.
I think so. I
Yeah,
think
for
so.
sure.
But maybe I think I always go back to my mom's kitchen.
Mhm.
She's the one who actually taught me how to do it and tell me,
Right.
look, you gotta cook it with fresh stuff. It's got good flavor.
Yeah.
So maybe
And-
you go back to the roots.
Yeah, and those are those
Yeah.
memories.
Those
is
memories
what
that- mhm.
inspired you
Exactly.
to become a chef.
Yeah, and
yeah.
she's been my support all this time. So
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Is there an ingredient or a dish or a technique that you carried over from like something you learned early from your mom or that is very typical from Guatemala?
I think maybe the combination of fresh herbs and bold spices
Mhm.
that we use a lot in my country.
The sauce is incredible.
I mean-
I mean, unbelievable.
I'm telling you, when you put the sauce and the vegetables and everything, even if you're not a veggie, person, when you put it together, it's like, okay.
And
Comes
this
together.
is your creation.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
Wow.
We've got another incredible item on the Foodie Cam.
Mhm. Foodie Cam's been busy.
Beautiful.
Foodie Cam has been very busy today.
There you go. So that's spaghetti squash.
Mhm.
It got very popular a few years back, but we've been using it for a while. So basically what it has, it's a little hard to see, but it has local mushrooms. So it has like oyster mushrooms, so different kind of different shiitake mushrooms that are actually locally
Ooh.
grown.
Mhm.
And it has some garbanzo beans and different spices, and you can see some of the frisa on the top. So that when you mix it all together and you eat it like as a spaghetti,
Yeah.
just
Ooh,
without
yeah.
the carbs of the spaghetti.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
ready.
yeah.
No, and
So
I mean,
that's
it's
answer.
so beautiful and so healthy.
When you try the mushrooms, they're just so flavorful.
Yeah.
You can try them and like, and you get confused. You can eat a little chicken or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, because the texture is nice and the flavor is different from the things that you pre-buy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's incredible. It's beautiful.
So that one's a little. You gotta just mix
Yeah,
it up
I'm
with the fork.
dig it in. So
Mhm.
let's see. So if I'm gonna do it on camera here so you guys can see. So do I take a little bit from the side?
Yeah,
too?
take a little and try
Because
to
you gotta-
grab like.
Here, why don't you do it? Here, why don't you do it and show everybody how to do it?
You gotta-
So we gotta. It's a
Break
little, interactive treat. So you can
Mhm.
grab it here. So you grab a little everything, and then you like this, like this.
I make this every
Like
year.
a spaghetti,
Every year
Yeah.
when it cools down just a little bit, I make that.
Do you really?
Uh-huh.
There you
Really?
I mean, it doesn't look like that. It just looks like spaghetti squash with some butter
It's
on
like,
it.
oh yeah, I do this in my backyard all the time.
Look, man,
Yeah, but
just getting it to that point is,
It is a hassle too. Yeah.
yeah, you got to know what you're
Yeah.
doing.
So
Because
all
you
these
can mess
dishes
it
are
up.
in our lunch menu that you can see, and we're gonna start the dinner.
Mm.
This is good. I love
Is
it.
that good?
Oh my
I
goodness.
love the, I
Did
love
you
the
try the
texture.
mushrooms?
I
Is
love
this
the,
good? Yeah.
So good. Wow.
winner.
I mean, so good, Thelma.
This is the one, Thelma.
And it's hearty. It's nice. It's not like
Yeah.
you're missing.
You're having a
This is
salad, but you're also having meat too, basically.
But
you're,
yeah. It's full of protein
Yeah.
too, and flavorful, which
Yeah.
is
This is
Man.
and I
Tummy
love
is,
these mushrooms
good.
are out of this
I mean,
world.
they really are.
They're
Yep.
fantastic.
And you have to see when they bring it is that they look like a huge flower like this.
Mm-hmm.
So but I didn't have any fresh, but they look beautiful. Even if you feel sad of pulling them apart, but the flavor is great.
Everything has been really delicious so far. This
Yeah.
is my
Thank you.
favorite.
That's
Oh,
my
that's your
favorite.
favorite
This is
right
my
now?
favorite so far too. Yeah,
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
ready for you to send that back over this way.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Okay, it's coming.
Take a
It's
bite.
coming.
Come back over.
I got you. Give me
Yeah.
a second. I'm just trying to get one more little nosh.
Yeah.
One more bite.
Thelma, what is your I can't imagine you eat anywhere else except here, but what kind of food is your personal favorite? I'm always interested in knowing what the chefs.
Well, I'm a mom. I have two beautiful boys.
Yeah.
So you gotta know, having two kids, you gotta do a little bit of different things.
Gotta be a little tricky.
Exactly. You gotta play around. But beans is a staple in our house. My boys love black beans, like a little. I call it like a bean pate because you cook it for a long time, and they love the homemade bread and bean pate. We do some homemade pizzas too. The very thin crust pizza, things like that. They like it a lot.
Your boys are probably very healthy because the dishes that we're eating
I try.
are very tricky. Like you would look at them and you wouldn't understand how good they are for you because they're very sexy looking dishes. Yeah, they're beautiful.
Speaking of,
Oh boy, Ruben's going for the.
There we go.
Ruben
The
found the
dark
beer.
so from the lightest to the darkest, tell us what we're looking at.
Okay, so you have on this side right here
Uh-huh.
is a red ale. It's
Okay.
a little in the dark side, but it's a red ale. That one is actually 9%.
Okay.
Okay, this is nice. It has a nice kind of. It doesn't have honey, but nice sweetness, kind of
Got it.
honey at the end. Then you have a amber in the middle
Okay.
and a hazy IPA at the end.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And you
So you
made
have a little.
this here.
We made this in house. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
impressed.
We keep
Ruben.
ourselves busy.
No, I mean, you literally make everything. You guys haven't even seen the
Yeah.
muffins. Like, there's a whole muffin section of the restaurant too.
The amber is really good.
Amber's my favorite,
Okay.
Yeah,
and so that's why I went for the amber. It's
yeah.
really good.
Okay, we'll do it
I'll try the other lighter one.
The IPA.
You want the IPA?
The hazy
Sure.
IPA.
Yeah.
Hazy IPA.
Thank you.
Is it strange,
Should we-
like in the last 5 or 6 years, like the IPA explosion?
I know.
It's
Yes.
the
Here,
craziest thing.
let's do a cheers. Here you
Ooh.
go, one,
Oh,
Thelma,
yeah.
and here we go.
I won't be able to talk
Cheers
with the
to
9% one.
your 7th
Okay.
anniversary of doing
Yes.
business.
Salud.
Salud.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I love that.
Thank you for letting us share in that today.
Ooh, that's good stuff.
Mm.
Can't have too
Ooh,
much of that.
love
I gotta
that.
I gotta drive.
You gotta drive
We
back.
got another
I
item
gotta
on
be
our
careful.
on our foodie cam here. Foodie cam.
So this is more, now we're going to our dinner menu.
Okay.
So what I did a little sample of different items that we got. And here you have a toston with the braised pork and caramelized, marinated onion. Then we have a meatball, okay, with some pecorino cheese on the top.
ma'am.
An arepa with the mushrooms that you had a little bit with the with the squash. So you have the braised mushrooms inside arepa, toston, and meatballs. So you see the combination of cultures right there.
I will fight you for that one.
No, I can see. Can I have a knife, please?
I'm gonna fight you.
I know. As soon as I put my
There's
fingers
a-
on it, it's like, stop where you
Hold
are.
it. There you go.
That's
Get
mine.
in there. Get in there. You gotta
So
go
what
all the way
is
down.
an arepa? What is it?
It's like a cornmeal patty
Okay.
that is griddled more than
Like cook like on a flat iron?
like a flat iron,
Flat
and then you
iron.
let it cook for a little
Thank
bit,
you.
and then you can just cut it and stuff it.
Yeah, you can put anything in it.
And then the different countries do it, like Venezuela, Colombia. They all do it their own way,
Do it
of
in a
course.
little different flavor.
yes.
Yeah. All right, I'm going into.
It's like a this earthy,
Oh my goodness.
salty,
Oh my goodness.
but then there's that texture thing that's really good.
And this is
And
corn.
the cheese is
Yeah.
corn.
Mhm.
It's made
Yeah.
of corn
Oh
base.
my goodness.
Yeah, that's like
Wow.
that's like a birthday party in your mouth.
Wow. I've never had one before.
Oh, you never had
No.
that? Welcome to the arepa world. Then.
Oh
Yeah,
my
they're
goodness.
very popular too.
Reuben.
Yeah. Some of the tea. So she brought some of the
Oh.
some of the hibiscus tea that we
this
make
is
in house.
tea. There we
Mhm.
go. Beautiful.
Those
Thank
mushrooms
you.
are insane.
I know.
I'm telling you, the mushrooms is something. And you have to see them when they come. They're just beautiful. They're actually from they're called Lone Star mushrooms.
So what is
Where are they
inside
from?
here?
That's the hibiscus tea,
Ooh.
or jamaica, as we call it in my country. Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yeah. Or I think some other people call it sour soup.
Yeah.
So it has, but this one has a little cinnamon and a little agave here
Mhm,
inside.
mhm. Did you want to try any of this, Ruben?
Yes, I do. You want to switch?
Yeah, let's switch.
All right. We're making.
What's this?
There's a lot of food moving through this.
I could eat this every day. I could eat this every
And it's a
single
nice
day.
snack. It's a good
Breakfast,
snack
lunch,
too.
Dinner,
Yeah.
anything.
Well, actually, that's how they have it in any time of the day.
Oh, that's
It's
how
not just like a
usually
dinner or we
Yeah.
use it as an appetizer
Mhm.
because we can do it like that with different kind of stuffings
Yeah.
too, like chicken or the pork or the
Cheese.
beef. Cheese.
And I
Only
love how
cheese.
it's,
You're gonna
it's
go simple.
corn, so it's not going to
It's
make me
not-
sick. Yeah. Mm. All right, how's that one? What's Ruben having right now?
That's the toston. The toston with the braised pork
Mhm.
and the onions on top, the marinated onions.
How do you braise your pork? How do you do
It's
it?
a 24-hour process.
Slow.
So you got very slowly. You got to marinate it very well with a little mint, orange, garlic,
You can taste
and then
it.
you cook it for
You
can
yeah,
taste it.
yeah.
You can really taste
To
it.
have it that deep of a
To
flavor
get
and that
deep
texture.
flavor and to get that texture.
Yeah, it's just
Yep.
very slowly for 24 hours.
Thelma.
The hibiscus tea is good. Yeah, and it's so refreshing.
Oh my gosh.
And it goes together with the meal. So
Okay, I'm taking this home with me.
That's fantastic.
I mean,
it's not too sweet. It's nice and it's,
No, it's perfect.
Wow.
It is perfect.
Mm.
It is.
and that's a little of my Italian side with the meatballs.
I noticed. I noticed.
How's the meatball?
Fantastic.
Mm.
What is it?
I cannot even-
Is it molto bene?
Molto bene.
I can't even. I mean, every single dish, Thelma, that we've had,
Thank
it's just
you.
knocked it out of the park. It's not just like one and then a couple, average. No, everything
Yeah, I
has been
think things
incredible.
are about to even go up another
All
level.
right, let's take a look on the
It's a
foodie
little more
cam.
formal.
Another foodie cam item.
So remember, guys, we started with breakfast, we did lunch, and now dinner menu.
Now it's
right?
dinner menu. Yes,
Tell us
sir.
about this one.
So this one is actually a recipe that I learned in Sicily with all the. It has like a Moroccan style lamb stew.
Right.
So it has almonds and apricots, and it has all these like little
Ooh.
curry and a little turmeric also.
Mhm,
So it's another one they cook for a very long time. And the lamb is from Three Sister Farms too. It's 3 miles from here. You'll feel the flavor, the difference
Yeah.
of flavor. It's very nice indeed.
Are we swapping?
Swap it.
Ooh, we're moving quick. I like it. I like it when we move fast.
Yeah.
It's like a conveyor belt of deliciousness.
Yes. Talk about
Good
this
God.
one, Thelma.
Now this one is the braised short rib with the
Ooh.
red wine sauce. So this is actually a Wagyu. That comes from Dallas.
Yep.
It's a Wagyu short rib braised with a red wine, and it has some polenta at the bottom,
Mhm.
black pepper polenta, some of the fresh vegetables, and You see the squash right there, the chayote squash, the broccolini, and the carrots.
Oh, this sauce is
It
luxurious.
looks nice.
It is just beautiful. It's velvety.
And
Then with the white rice.
what kind of meat is that?
Lamb.
Lamb.
That's
Okay.
the lamb. The lamb
Nice.
stew.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm still in the lab.
I'm gonna dig in right
All right, Katie.
here.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to. Okay, you're just
Few
going. Okay,
minutes to
never mind.
go.
Okay.
Let's see.
Holy, oh my goodness! I just saw something backstage.
I know. Wait until
Lord.
you say.
Oh my God!
Wait,
That one is
Oh,
delicious.
Lord.
Yeah. What
Wait.
flavor is it?
Thelma, this polenta. Holy mother.
And it has you feel
Wow.
the black pepper. You feel the flavors? All the different like layers of
It's
flavors
layers
that you
and
get.
layers and
Yeah,
layers
yeah. And with the
and
white
layers.
rice, it's give a nice balance to it.
Okay, that is the best polenta I've had ever in my life. You haven't even tried this. Wait until you try this polenta, if there's any left.
Yeah.
Oh my
Is it nice?
gosh.
Yeah.
I've tried to make polenta a few times. Screwed it up every time. No
Why?
good at
Why did you? How did you?
it. It's not easy to make.
No. You gotta be, but you gotta put a lot of
You have-
attention, and you gotta
yeah,
mix it
man.
up, mix it up.
There is technique.
Right amount of water,
There is
right amount of
technique.
butter.
It's like a risotto. It's almost like getting
Exactly.
that risotto
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
You
'Cause if it's not close,
literally.
It's a dish. It's not forgiving.
Does it take
You
a
know,
long time?
you either get it right or you mess it up.
Yeah.
You put too much water or too much of this, or not too,
Throw it
or
out.
too
it's a mess.
little, or you leave it all cook. No, you gotta be there. Yep.
No,
That's fine,
here's
that's
the
fine.
thing. I haven't had polenta of this texture before. I mean, I've had a lot of polenta, but
Mhm.
there's something about this texture.
It's a little
Little-
coarser.
It's
Mhm.
just something about it that's a little different.
So this dish, this is like something I would have very similar. You know, I would have eaten like that. My grandma would have made something
Okay.
stewed very slowly. Gets that nice sauce. Put everything on rice.
Yes.
You know,
Everything on rice.
everything
yes,
on rice,
yeah.
man. Everything on rice. This is just delicious.
All right, moving on to our
Kinda
final,
hummy.
Oh God!
final dinner dish.
Mhm. Try the beef. The Wagyu beef is just amazing.
We
So,
have the
in,
dessert.
in case you're wondering,
We have the dessert.
Katie is racing towards the dessert.
She's like,
She's
"Give
like,
me
here,
dessert
take
now."
this, take this, take this. Let's get to look at this. This is beautiful.
All
Oh
right.
my God.
Yeah. Now this is, I'm on a fine line here,
Mhm.
but this is my kind of gumbo.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
And this one I did learn it here when I came to Houston,
Mhm.
because all the other places I never done it before. So it has some Italian sausage in there, and it
Yeah.
has shrimp, and it has all different kind of grains.
Mhm.
So it also has different textures.
Yeah.
It has quinoa, peas, and
see.
the white rice, and then we do make the cornbread in home too.
So you
So the
really
honey
have made
cornbread.
it. You really made it your own.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why when it says on the menu, it says the wheel gumbo, because it's a little, a big twist in some of the
It's a special
traditional.
Dear
Yeah, but the
God.
flavors are there. The the excitement of the gumbo is there. So when you try it, you'll be surprised.
All right, I'm going in.
Yeah. Did you try the meat?
Yes.
Isn't it wonderful?
Oh my God.
The meat is just, yeah,
It's
yeah.
delicious.
And look how it melts.
It just melts right
Yeah,
off.
it's a Wagyu,
Yeah.
which, it gets a nice
Oh, my
marbled,
goodness.
and it just
Yes,
gets
lots of
Yeah.
flavor.
This. Let me just say something right now. This is worth the drive. This is absolutely worth the drive. Coming up here, Ruben, we are coming back up here for.
That mystery hand was photographer extraordinaire Janville,
There you go.
who
I don't
needs
know.
to tuck into that Wagyu right now, my friend.
I don't care what we're coming up here
Like,
for.
get yourself a fork and get it.
We're gonna figure it out.
Okay.
But we're coming
Try
back up
the-
here. Let me get some
Believe
dessert.
me, nothing passes me without an inspection. I'm going to get right into that.
Yep. That's
Hey,
what you wanna
listen,
spoon.
seriously, very impressed.
And
Congratulations.
try the cornbread. Cornbread has honey,
Don't worry,
and it's
don't
really
worry.
good.
All right,
Get into
dessert.
cornbread. All right, Katie, take over. This is all you.
Dessert. I saw this in a case and I
It's like, bring it over.
flipped out. Yes. What is this?
So this is what I call like a tres leches parfait. I make all my little twists there, so forgive me
Mhm.
for the tradition. It has a little raspberry that we make it has at the bottom, the raspberry
Mhm.
sauce. Okay, and it has the fresh basil on the top, which is gonna give you a nice flavor. And of course, it's the tres leches cream inside. Try it out.
Cream. You're speaking my language. Cream. All right, I'm gonna go in. Let's see. Should I go
Get in there, Katie.
in? Right. Oh, it's like a meringue on the top.
Yeah, meringue on the top. Yes, ma'am. It's a little burnt.
Oh.
You see all the just coming out.
You guys see all that? Oh boy. Here we go.
I'm just enjoying watching you try to get stuff out of that. This is going gonna
There
go
you go.
everywhere. Up your nose, down your
Good,
shirt.
good.
You
Blown away.
handled that like a
Very
pro.
good.
Well done.
Blown away.
Well done.
Try to, I miss your Harvard. Try to go all the way down to get a little the raspberry
I know, I
there.
gotta get all the way
So-
down. I just have to keep eating.
Until you get to the really good
Don't
part.
stop eating, people. If our show has a motto, it probably should be "Don't stop eating."
I think we've got
Keep
one
eating.
more dessert. And then we are going to wrap this up. Well, no, I'm not giving this to Ruben, actually.
Maybe some of the muffins.
Yes. Wow, look at this, you
Now
guys.
this our bread
That
pudding.
cornbread is spectacular.
Leave me a piece,
That is
please.
brilliant.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you-
would leave me a
Here
piece.
you go.
Yeah. What is this dessert?
So
on the
this
foodie
is a
menu?
bread pudding. It's a
My
croissant.
God.
It's a croissant bread pudding.
All right,
Okay.
Thelma, can I interrupt you for a minute?
Yes, of course.
Katie, in the last couple of months, how many bread puddings have we seen?
We've seen quite a few, Ruben.
Already?
Like a lot. No,
We've seen
legit.
quite
We've seen a
few.
lot.
No, we have, yeah.
I haven't tasted that. That presentation is the best that I've seen. Period.
Uh-huh.
That is
Hands down.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
That is like cover of
Yeah.
a magazine.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Well
it
done.
should be on the cover of a magazine.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much every dish we've seen today.
Well, we take a lot of pride in our dish and it needs to go out
It should.
well.
Yeah.
You know, food only feeds, it doesn't feeds everything, your side, your soul, everything. So you want to be there and enjoy the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's why it needs to look good too.
Yes.
This
So-
is for a lot of the viewers, and maybe you haven't been out to the Tomball area. This is like a wonderful destination, kind of like
Totally.
because it's gonna be a little bit of trip to get out here, but so
It's worth it. It's
So
very worth
so
it.
worth it.
Ruben, you and I are coming back here for, I don't care what it is.
Hidden gem.
Well, you mentioned a
Right.
Cuban, you were doing some.
Oh, we're doing a Cuban night. It's going to call La Habana night. So that's going to be the beginning of November. We're transforming our whole party in a little Havana, feeling, and we're going to have live music, and the menu is going to be all from Havana. So, yep, you guys got to come and check it out. It's gonna be really good.
I'll have to send my guayabera to the dry cleaner.
There you go.
And
Yeah.
when is that happening?
November 4th.
November
It's a
4th.
Friday.
Havana
November
night.
4th, Friday, yeah.
Come up here. Ruben and I are going to be here for sure. We will
Yes.
probably be here the entire day. You'll have to wheel us out of here. This croissant bread pudding
Yeah.
is, it's indescribable.
Then you have some of the pecans and the blueberries
It's
and then the
indescribable.
marigold.
Oh my God.
All right,
you
those are
guys.
my-
All right,
my
last
muffins.
dessert. This is what we were.
Now, see how you were asking me about my heritage?
Uh-huh.
This is my heritage. My mom used to bake a
Oh.
lot. So actually, it's her recipe that I've been using since I opened the restaurant.
I love it.
And then we just, we're doing a lot of different things with her recipe. And it's just a great recipe.
Putting your own
Just
flavor. Your
putting
own
my own
taste.
flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She taught me how to make them. And then we just been, put it here and there. And if you taste it,
Wow.
they're really good.
They're beautiful
Well, Ruben,
and they're delicious.
And the ice cream, by the way, is local too. So it's all about supporting, the small guys like me.
Absolutely.
All together.
well, that's what we love, and it was so special hearing about how one of your first things that you did here in Houston was TV on Fox 26
yes,
with my
yes,
mom,
me and your mommy was
so I'm so glad
honored.
that you had a chance
Oh, thank
to
you.
meet her and
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations,
Congratulations,
on your
yeah.
7 years in business.
Thank you. Yeah.
And that's
we see
say
why. We see why.
We say it all the time. There's so much competition in this area.
There is a lot.
It says something when you make it.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
So congratulations.
Yeah,
to
like you said before, it's a journey. It's been a journey, learning a lot, being a chef for a very long time, but to owning your own business and doing everything yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
It's another step.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm here thanks to my loyal customers and
Yeah.
people who support me. So
Well, and thanks
And
to
my
your,
staff.
and your
My staff is
talent.
great,
You
I
are
gotta tell you.
clearly a brilliant chef and businesswoman. So
Love it.
Thank
our
you.
hats off to
Appreciate
you.
it.
And
So before we let you go, tell everybody, do we follow you on Instagram, on
yeah,
Facebook? How do we find you?
I have all social media,
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook.
Okay.
You
it
can
The
just
Wheel
go to
Kitchen?
the Wheel Kitchen. You can look up to me, and then you'll find all the information over there.
And
Menu and
There you go.
schedule,
Okay, there's the
everything.
address. We got it for
Mhm.
everybody. All right, guys. We got to wrap it up because we are way over.
oh my God, there's
Oh,
cornbread. There's
It's
cornbread.
delicious. Yeah, before Katie passes out, I'm going to
Oh
wind
my
it down. All right, guys.
God.
I'm Ruben Dominguez. That is Katie Stone. Next
Thank
week,
you.
more deliciousness. The Wheel Kitchen. Check them
Get
out,
on
guys.
up here, you
We're out of
guys.
here. Peace. Bye.
See you.
Bye. Adios.